Guess what? It's another summary video because, you know, I have a full-time job. Remember how I hate home and home? Maybe not so much anymore. Caps win 7-3. Caps win 6-3. So we're going to cover both games in which the Capitals scored 13 goals in 24 hours, which is just impressive even when you're playing the New York Islanders, who are a team that does not excel at defense. So 13 goals in 24 hours. We're not going to go goal by goal because honestly that would just be a really long video, and I swear to God I'm trying to keep them under 10 minutes. I promise. 13 goals in 24 hours. WSH has 3 of them. You might be asking yourself, did Kate Munster do that curse removal ritual? Yes, actually, I did. WSH has 3 of them. One of them's an empty netter, but that's cool. Lars Eller, number 20, whom I adore, my sweet Danish prince, he has 2 of them, one of which was also an empty netter, but it was also at home, so we got to hear them do Eye of the Tiger, which is always fun for me. Mon Papa, Nicholas Backstrom, he has 2. Orlov has 1, which was, hot. It was hot. Like, go ahead, Dima. Davai. Big John Carlson has 1. Man, he playing like it's a contract year, ain't he? Niski also has 1, which he looked a little surprised with. I'm not sure that he knew that went in. Andrei Burakovsky's got 1. Vrana had a freaking power move. What was that about? Like, okay, it started with the afterburners, but then he was just bowling past the Isles defender. It was awesome. And then, of course, Alex Chiasson has a power play goal. What? Alex Chiasson hasn't played in a game in like 14 games or something like that. Way to go. Good job. Way to go, Chaser. Good job. I have been livid about the officiating from last game for 24 hours now. 2 things really stick out in my mind. Matt Niskanen's entering the offensive zone and the Isles defender grabs the back of his sweater and pulls him into the Isles defender, and Niski goes to the box for interference? Is that real? That can't be real. That's not a real penalty. You're full of crap. That's crap. But that's not the big news. The big news is when noted beefcake, Tom Wilson, accidentally runs into Cizikas, and known chicken shit, Cal Clutterbuck, decides to take offense to this. And after a whistle, when Tom was coming off the ice, and there were 2 zebras trying to manage the scrum, one on this side of Tom and one on this side of Tom, Clutterbuck is standing here, and he decides to take his stick and cop check noted beefcake Tom Wilson. You're a chicken shit, Clutterbuck. I will fight you. But that was not even the last time that I wanted to fight a New York Islander. And for this blatant cup check, Clutterbuck receives 2 minutes for slashing. Okay, excuse. I believe a spear is 5 minutes. Thanks. No? Okay, whatever. Come on, zebras. Really? Officiating continued to be fairly garbage for the rest of the first game, but you know what? I'm not too mad about it because the Caps popped a 7 spot on the New York Islanders, so like it's whatever. It's cool. But that leads me into my next point. Tonight's game, the second game of the back-to-back, I'm not sure if they actually played a full 15 minutes of gameplay at 5-on-5. The teams were not at even in full strength at, it felt like, any point in the game. It was just special teams after special teams after special teams after special teams after special teams. And that's frustrating. I have respect for the rules, and if a thing is against the rules and the rules state that that thing gets you 2 minutes in the box, that's fine. But like, also, this is why you have to really work to become a hockey fan. That's boring. That's not fun. This leads me into my third point. Guess what? I hate the New York Islanders now. I hate them. You know, I've always been kind of ambivalent to the New York Islanders. Well, guess what? It's time to fight. We're going to have a fight. We're in a fight. You and me, Brooklyn. Like, we're in a fight. And I have always had an irrational hatred for Halak. And I've never really understood that about myself. I'm saying, why? Why do I hate this man? Why do I hate this hockey man? I don't know, but I do. And I do self-reflection on that during a game. And I say, why do I hate him? Is it because he just robbed Alexander Ovechkin blood? Probably. Because you know what? This is a thing that you will need to know about me. I hate success that isn't mine. But tonight I have been validated in my long-held hatred of Halak because, you know, he tripped Evgeny Kuznetsov into the boards. He had a little help from Hickey. 5 seconds left in the second period. Evgeny Kuznetsov is driving the net, and I can see this going in. I can see it already in my head. I can see the puck in the back of the net already in my head. And Hickey gives him a little tap on the hand, which rightfully is called as a slash. Halak is going for the poke check. Hickey is going after the puck, and their sticks together combine to take Kuzi out at the knees and send him flying into the boards with his arm, his elbow, and his shoulder in a horrible position. We're gonna fight now. You know what, Brooklyn? It's go time. Shed him. Let's have a Donnybrook. I don't need to be on the ice to fight every single one of you dinks. Like I said, 5 seconds left in the second period. If I had left right then, I probably could have made it to Capital One Arena in time to fight every single one of the New York Islanders as they left and jumped them in the parking garage. Probably. But you know what? I'm a better person than that. I'm not. But logistically speaking, and also I'm not good at punching. I'm bad at punching, so I just sat on my couch and was angry. Hopefully it's just a precaution that they kept him out for the rest of the game on a 3-point night. Bring it back now. Bring it back. So, goaltending. Braden Holtby looked much more like Braden Holtby. The team was playing better in front of him as well. He has looked really, really tired. I still think Groupie should get the start Sunday against the Flyers. You know, I mean, there's a couple of practice days between now and then. Give Braden a little more time to get back in his groove. There's only 11 games left in the regular season. The Metro Division is insane and stupid. If you've looked at the standings recently and you saw that the Nashville Predators have 100 points and the Tampa Bay Lightning have 100 points, and then you looked at the Metro Division, you might have, like me, shit a little bit. Because, you know, mostly I think about the Metro Division. And I'm like, okay, so we've got 80, well, I guess now we have 87, 89. And the Penguins are right there, and the Flyers are right there. And then I'm like, we have like 20 points more than, oh my God. So the Flyers on Sunday, I'm very excited. I love a Sunday matinee when I'm not at work. Like I said, I hope that Groovy gets the start. I hope Kuz is back. Oh, not, you know, if he's not ready to come back. If you know, I hope he's okay. Plus, I you know, as much as I hate every team from Pennsylvania, and I do hate every team from Pennsylvania, all of them, I am very excited to see Dreamboat Claude Giroux. He's very cute. So biggest takeaways for me from this home and home with the Islanders. The Caps scored 13 goals in 24 hours. None of them were by Alexander Ovechkin. Good news, bad news. Good news, the rest of the team is scoring goals. Bad news, Alex is not scoring goals. Can we have both at the same time, please? Second takeaway from this game, nice to see Braden looking more like the Holt Beast. Holt Beast is Holt Best. Coming up on Sunday, noted Dreamboat, Claude Giroux, but also a must win. This has been Kate Munster, your Salty Caps fan, and I'll see you Sunday.